Media Made Music.
Hi, how are you? This is Rioma.
Hey, Rioma, what's good, man? How you, baby?
Good, good. How are you? How's everything?
I'm good, man. Hold on for a second. Let me set you up real quick, all right?
All right, cool. Sounds good.
For all my listeners out there, man, I got the opportunity to sit down with an incredibly gifted cat that goes by the name of Rioma. And we're going to sit down with Rioma, and he going to let us know, man, what it takes for him to put his music in. So, Rioma, man, how the industry treating you these days, my friend?
Lately, it's been treating me pretty well. I can't complain. I'm actually on tour right now with Wealth Nation, shout out Wealth Nation, and Rob Terrell and the whole team, really pushing my music and really giving me the best opportunity I can to get my music out there and build a fan base and my brand.
No question, baby. So tell everybody where you're originally from and how long you've been putting it in, baby.
All right, so I am from Fort Lee, New Jersey. I've been making music since I'm 21, so right now about 3 years, a little over 3 years. And for the 3 years, I pretty much have been going hard every day, just treating it like not a hobby, just full throttle.
Yeah, no question, baby. So Fort Lee, New Jersey, huh?
Yeah.
So what they teach you how to make music up there in Fort Lee, baby? How they doing it up there in Fort Lee, man?
I didn't really have much help up there in Fort Lee. I actually met someone by the name of who goes by Baton Vegas right now. He's from Houston, Texas. We linked up on Instagram 2 weeks after I started making music, and he's really taught me a lot of things and really mentored me through this entire process, and we still go hard through it now. I pretty much just make my music based off who I'm inspired by. Travis Scott, Post Malone are two really big influences for me.
Yeah.
And a lot of underground artists, not so many mainstream besides them. But I like to make music that I like to listen to. So the music that I make is not exactly what people would expect me to make.
So you kind of just answered the question I was going to ask you. I mean, being that who you inspired by doing music by, what inspired you to actually want to do music? I mean, everybody, there's got to be something or somebody, man, that make you want to pick up a microphone or sit down at a keyboard and say to yourself, I can do this, and not only can I do this, but I can do this really well.
Right. So, little story. I went to Wilkes University in Pennsylvania. I was playing football there. I played there for 2 years, and I kept switching majors. I went through about 3 or 4 different majors in the 2 years I was there, and I really couldn't find anything that I liked and that I really wanted to be happy with doing for the rest of my life. I don't see myself at a desk or any of that 9 to 5. I really can't do it. I've tried it. It's just mentally not for me.
Right.
Throughout my college, I was freestyling with my friends, just making tracks and whatnot, and just, for fun while we were in school. But then I came home. I actually ended up getting kicked out of school, and I was home in a cast, and all I really could do was just lay in bed. So I started writing music, and I came up with the first track that I made that I actually really liked, which will never be released. It was recorded in my basement, but it was called 26. And I just kept listening to it over and over again. I was like, wow, this is actually not that bad. And from that point on, I just kept rolling all day, every day, until I'm at the point I'm at now.
Yeah, no doubt. So when you say you was doing your music and all that, and you was freestyling and all that, I mean, what kind of what kind of freestyle are we talking? I'm like, if you had to put yourself, if somebody heard you and they listened to you, what would they classify you as? A lyricist, a rapper? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not a lyricist. My vocabulary is not fully to the capabilities that it could be at. But I would just say a creative artist. You know, like I take more along the lines of like a Post Malone, how he's very creative in the style that he writes his music and the way that he throws certain things in there. And then along the lines of my engineer being the other half of my brain and knowing what I want my music to sound like right after recording. I really don't even have to tell him much, but he makes my stuff sound something along the lines of Travis Scott.
Right.
Because that's how I like it. I love that vibe that Travis brings. And, it would be more of a creative artist. I don't really like to call myself a rapper because I throw a little rap in there, but I'm more of a creative artist.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So being a creative artist, as you call yourself, I mean, because we're not gonna call you nothing you don't call yourself.
Yeah,
um,
right.
what's the message, baby? I mean, when everybody has a message, everybody has a sound that they kind of conveying through their music. What's your
hmm
message? What's the message that you hope that people hear or that you look to convey through your music?
So this is how I see it. The music that I make, most of it is just vibes, turn up, uh, a lot of stoner stuff. The real stuff that I write only comes once in a while because I don't really sit down and plan on writing real stuff. I just listen to beats and whatever comes out of me comes out of me. So I freestyle bar for bar,
Right.
recording.
Okay.
So when I feel a beat and something real comes out of me, then the whole song is going to be real, whether it's with relationships, life, what I'm going through. Besides that, I mean, the other music that I make that I just really enjoy listening to, it's pretty much just turn up stuff and getting lit and all that stuff. Just fun stuff to listen to.
Okay.
But my message for artists is definitely, if you're going to make music, don't make music to please other people. Please make music that make stuff that you like to listen to, because if you don't like listening to your stuff, who else is going to like listening to your stuff if you don't love it?
Real talk, baby. So through through this short period of time that you actually start doing music and all that, what's some of the challenges that you've had? You know what I'm saying, on your journey. You know what I'm saying, because you are trying to be successful in what you're doing. So what's some of the
Absolutely.
challenges that you encounter every day, man, in your quest in doing the music that you do?
Oof. Well, me making the kind of music that I make, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm a 5'6" little white kid making the kind of music I make, so no one really expects to hear the kind of stuff that I make. That's definitely a lot of people don't want to see me win because of what I make
Right.
and because of what I do.
Right. Right.
Definitely the top one. Besides that, I mean, writer's block. Writer's block has been killing me from time to time. It definitely takes a toll on my brain and my creativity. And also, I would definitely have to say that a lot of people are out there and see that when you're hungry as an artist and you're really trying to make things go for yourself in your own way,
Yeah.
they're just looking to make a quick buck out of you.
Right.
So I've lost a lot of money based on, just people scamming me and taking advantage of me being a hungry artist that I am.
Right.
So those are definitely the top three things that I've been going through and struggling with.
Yeah, that's what it is. So being 5'6", you know what I'm saying, and you call it what you call it, are you amazed that at times when people look at you one way and then when you go to blowing and doing your music that they see you in a different light? I mean, what's that feeling
Oh,
like?
absolutely. Oh, absolutely. It's actually a great feeling because while I'm on tour right now, I'm actually, before I go on, I see a lot of people just like look at me as like a little white kid with glasses. I should be like on the computer or playing video games, look like something like that. But when I start to perform, a lot of people, I notice that their heads turn. They start to bob slightly, and they start to take interest into what I'm saying and how I get them feeling. And honestly, it's a great feeling because, it's like finally, it's like someone's listening, and they understand that it's more than just what I look like or what they see in me. It's never judge a book by its cover. Just open up and listen to everything that's going on and what they have to say.
And the short of the story is, when you start doing your thing, you start seeing that they actually are feeling you, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, some people don't. They're not. Some people are gonna hate. Some people just don't like it because music's just,
Right.
it's just an opinion. It's everyone's got different tastes. So, I'm not here to please everyone, but
Yeah, that's what it is, baby. So let's get to the music. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got some things that's going on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, are you doing some new tracks? What's your project? Are you working on a new project? I mean, what you doing? What's Rioma doing these days, baby?
I'm always working. I have a small little setup in the basement that I have going on right now at my home. I'm always making music. For a good time, I was making like anywhere from 5 to 8 hooks a day for a solid year and a half, and that's kind of when I burnt myself out and the writer's block started to come in.
Yeah.
But right now, I have a big catalog of a lot of unreleased music. I'm just gonna pick the best ones that I think that'll give everyone a little taste of a little bit of everything that I do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to overload my project with a lot of the same sound.
Right.
So that's what I'm working on right now.
So where did the track "Better Off" come from? I mean, what was the thought process behind that and putting that track down?
So "Better Off" was a little funny. The girl that I'm with right now, it was this was actually one of very few tracks that I have that when I heard the beat, all real stuff came out of me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a small thing that me and her were going through in the beginning of our relationship, and it blossomed into something beautiful. Our relationship is now, our relationship is beautiful and perfectly fine. She knows the song's about her, and she's just happy that it's a good song and that it's doing a lot of good things for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, "Better Off" is definitely one of the realest things that I've ever written.
No question, baby. And we got that. For all my listeners out there, make sure y'all keep it locked in right here, baby, because we gonna bang some of this music, man. You know what I'm saying? Rioma's putting in, man. Hey, so Rioma, what that sounds to me like is when you write your music and you put down your words, it sounds to me as you writing things, so you're putting your music in from actual emotions and experiences. Am I?
Yes, I'm a very emotional and passionate person. So when I'm on the mic, I just transform. There's no two ways about it. That it's just it's a whole different world when I step into the booth, for sure.
Right. So when you talk about having a whole lot of unreleased music or music that hasn't been put out just yet, are you actually putting together a CD or soundtrack or EPK?
Yeah, I'm actually putting a project together called The Comparison.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be, like I said before, like a lot of vibes, a lot of different things that I can do, show people a lot of my versatility, along with a lot of turn-up stuff, a lot of real stuff. It's going to be everywhere. I'll put it on iTunes, Spotify, all major platforms.
Right.
So when it's ready and when it's polished into what I think is ready to be, there's definitely gonna be a lot of promotion behind it, and I just hope that everyone enjoys it. You know.
Yeah, no question about that, man. So is there? I mean, other than the "Better Off" track, is there another track that you look to actually feature on that particular project?
Right now, that's out.
Okay.
No, there's nothing on it. Yeah, I'm trying to one step at a time. "Better Off" is definitely one of the realest things. Like I said, it can reach a lot of people. A lot of people relate to a lot of people. It's a very emotional song, right. And it hits deep. You know, it hits home, especially a lot of people, because everyone goes through heartbreaks. Everyone goes through issues with their current relationship or a past relationship and just can't get over it.
Right.
So Rob Terrell and I and Wealth Nations figured that was the best song to go with for my first single. So right now we're just pushing the crap out of that and just trying to really build myself a base. So when I do drop this tape, that we can just get the snowball effect going, and a lot of my music will start to travel.
No question, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you were a great one over there, man. Mr. Rob Tracy, as I call him. You know what I'm saying? He do what he do, man. That's my man from way back, baby. You know what I'm saying? So other than music, man, are there other aspirations, other things that you want to do? I mean, you know, some people want to write, some people want to act, some people, I mean, is there other things that you have in your mind that you look to do in the future?
Honestly, right now, it's just being an artist. I'm just trying to get my life together with music and just start a life like on my own.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely just want to be successful in this. I put so much time and so much effort, passion, and money behind it that right now my only concern is just the music.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Rioma, here it come, baby. I'm getting ready to ask you a question, man. It may make you think a little bit, or you may just spit it off the top of your head. I don't know. You did?
That's fine. That's fine.
Here comes the question, though. If you had an opportunity to collaborate with an artist, dead or alive, past or present, who would that artist be and why?
Okay. I would definitely do Drake, only because right now in this time period, he's a life changer. You do a collab with Drake, and he puts it on his Instagram page and promotes it. That's it. It's a wrap for you. Like your life just. That's it. It's just the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
He's
about.
he's an incredible artist, and he can do anything.
Yeah, that's what it is. Former listeners out there, man, y'all had the opportunity to hear it first. You know what I'm saying? On Media Made Music. I'm sitting down with my man, Rioma. You know what I'm saying? He letting us know, man, what it's taking for him to put his music in. You know? Hey, Rioma, man, listen, baby, I just want to say, man, we want to thank you for coming out, man, spending a little time with us. You know what I'm saying? Letting us know, telling your story, you dig? You know what I mean? But
Absolutely.
before we go, man, I want to give you another opportunity to plug everything and everybody, man, that's helped you get to the place to where you are today.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, if you want to find my music, you want to find me, I'm at Instagram, Twitter, Rioma.music. My music's all over top major platforms, Spotify, iTunes. You can find a whole different track list of my older music on SoundCloud. And I just appreciate you guys for having me, honestly. Thank you.
No question.
The opportunity is amazing.
No doubt, no doubt. Hey, so let me just say this to you, man. May you be blessed in everything that you do, you dig? And may you prosper in each and everything that you do, each and every day that you do it, my man. You dig?
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
No doubt, baby. Peace.